Hi friends, hope you are doing good. Today I am going to share a wonderful book with all of you, Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle, the author of Power of Now. The word itself, Stillness Speaks, explains that there is a voice to silence. But is being still and being silent the same thing? Just try to ponder upon this thought that what it is to be still, what it is to be silent. If I ask you a question that for a moment do not move from a particular place, just be there, just hold on, just be there for a few seconds, what do you think? Would you feel stillness? Would you just be there without moving? Yes, of course, because I have asked you not to move. But what about the mind? Is that also going to be still just because you are still? Or is the mind going to speak to you saying, hey, when will you move? Author here is trying to bring a beautiful concept that says that how and where our thoughts exist. What is being emphasized is even though we are still, we are not silent. Even though we are silent, we are not still. And that is the book, Stillness Speaks. Join me in to understand more concepts about this book, and trust me, it will be the best book for you. The first concept is silence and stillness. As I shared with you, silence is stillness. But in what form? Silence is stillness and stillness is silence when you do not have continuous pouring of thoughts one after another to bring you away from the silence to stillness or to take you away from the stillness to silence. It is an irony of life that there is a place inside us that is created in such a way that it is going to speak to you in ways that can make you feel non-silent inside, that can make you feel filled up with thoughts inside. Let us just take an example of a situation where you reached a place and you checked into a hotel and then you want to go for sightseeing. As you go for sightseeing, you have forgotten to note the temperature outside because from the country in which you belong, there is no need of wearing a jacket because it is not too cold. You believe that even in this country, you don't need to have a jacket. And you have gone out of a hotel, taken a train to reach a certain place to find out that the weather is extremely chilled. Now, in this condition, if let us say you have seen cold weathers of 10 degree and 8 degree and 7 degree, and where you are, if you are seeing a weather of -7 degree, there is a voice inside you that will come and say to you that, oh, what's going to happen to you now? You don't have a jacket. You don't have a jacket. You'll fall ill. Oh, it'll be too cold. Oh, you can't enjoy anymore. No, you need a jacket. You need a jacket. So much so is the pressure of the voice that even you want to enjoy it, enjoy the weather, enjoy the cold, still breeze. still you will be thinking, I wish I had a jacket. I wish I had a jacket. Oh, how can I forget the jacket? Or then you blame somebody else if it is a partner around you. Why can't you check the temperature? Why can't you remind me of wearing a jacket? So just see a simple instance of how the voice speaks and the stillness is stolen by the voice inside us. Now, let us go further. Now, what is the way out? The question is, okay, there will be a voice in the head. There will be a voice that would try to take all the stillness of my life by making some noise, that will try to occupy the space which is called silence. Now, what it is that I can do so that I can enjoy my life better? The only thing I can do is to realize the continuous patterns of this voice inside me. To understand the patterns of this voice inside me, I also need to understand the origin of the voice. Why is the voice speaking like this? What it is that is forming the voice? The voice is getting formed by your past memories, by your past experiences, by the way your parents have trained you, by the way people have treated you, by the way you have been working with yourself for developing a mechanism to defend your body or your mind. So this voice is basically a composure of everything that you have seen till today, everything that you have assimilated within yourself, everything that has become a part of your system. Now, the whole idea is to become aware that this voice is a creation of a system of thoughts that keeps coming to you and you keep assimilating inside you. So, like a memory box inside the computer, this voice is getting formed from all the memories, from all the conclusions which you have drawn for your life. So the first step is to be aware that I am not this voice. Then who am I? I am the stillness. I am the one who wants to enjoy. I am the one who is part of the silence. How will you reach that unless you are aware that there is always going to be a voice that's going to disturb you, that's going to take all the peace of your life by saying just few things? One more example. Let us say a topic called ambition. You want to go to another country to settle down and create a life there. So whole of your life you keep wanting that. And the voice inside you keeps telling you that whatever you are doing in the current place, in the current situation, is all not valid, is all void, is waste of time. If you go to some other country, your life is going to change. The weather over there will be beautiful. You will get more money. You will get more pay raise. You will get more respect. So all the time, this voice inside you will try to make whatever you have a null and a void thing. It will make the present situation an enemy to show you that there is something better. There is something better that is waiting for you. And making the current situation the enemy is the only thing that this voice tries to do. If you observe the voice will go like this. Oh, if you go to the other country, you could have become a vice president. Look at this current country. It just is not treating you well. Look at the people here. Look at the government here. Look at the rules here. They're all bad, bad, bad. Look at the people, government, pollution, everything. So is it not your duty to realize that why is this voice speaking like this? Is there nothing beautiful about the current situation that I can actually relish, that I can actually respect, and I can actually be happy and free about it? I think it is the first choice which needs to be done within ourselves to be aware of the voice inside us. Let's move forward. Now, where can you find stillness and silence? The reason I am explaining the concept of the voice is I want you to bring to a place where there is stillness and silence. The stillness and silence are need to be understood. Then only you can see how you can make the voice silent. Have you ever looked at a blooming flower or a tree or a lake? Can you feel the stillness inside them? Are you feeling it right now if I take a pause? Just feel the silence that is needed. Just feel the silence that is happening. The tree, the plant, the lake, the sky, all these are forms of stillness. The reason they are still is because they do not have a voice inside them. Just imagine a blooming flower having a voice inside. Would be like, okay, I'm a beautiful rose. Oh, I am better than other roses. A tree, a mango tree. Oh, I bear the best fruits in the world. I should be proud of myself. Why should I give my fruits freely to everyone? A lake. Oh, my water is very nice. I don't give it to every animal. I will decide whom I give the water, right? That's how the voice feels. But nature, not having any space for such thoughts, is much ahead of the voice and the thoughts, and thus the word stillness is associated with nature's way of representing itself. Let it be a blooming flower, a tree, a lake, the stars. Go for anything. Just look at them and see what is it in you that is common with whatever it is happening in the nature. If that common thing you can consonate with yourself or resonate with yourself, then you will reach a space where you are still because you are one with the silence of the universe. You are one with the silence and stillness of a blooming flower. You are one with the silence and stillness of a tree. You are one with the silence and stillness of a lake. Now, how to find the silence among the noise? Search it below your thoughts in the background of the noise and then recognize silence. This place I call as a thought gap. Thoughts, 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 and suddenly come out of the thoughts to take a thought break. You know what is a thought break? It's like the continuous flow of thoughts, and suddenly you stop thinking. You just become still. Your thoughts are still. So you enter the void over there. You enter stillness over there, and you enter silence over there. Now, the voice is formed by the non conceptual intelligence in you, which is your wisdom, which you have developed across for years together. Now, how do you make this non conceptual wisdom or intelligence within you little bit calm down so that you can have a better life? If it tells you that you need to change the country, you need to be intelligent enough to tell this particular voice that yeah, you will be planning that, but that does not mean that the present does not has any beautiful things about it. Now, I want you to go beyond the thinking mind and think further how beautiful life can be, how beautiful things can be. The unbreakable prison of thoughts is created by our self image, by our past conditioning, and by our compulsive thinking. I'll leave you with these words of self image, past conditioning, compulsive thinking, as I have explained you in the past, that how our compulsive thinking creates all the barriers, creates a complete prison for us to stay inside us. Now, how do you break the trap of conditioning? Look at this. Look at some statements which we listen from people. Don't be too generous. People will take advantage of you. Help others. God will help you. These are all part of conditioning. Someone's parent will treat the first sentence as truth and teach them that. Someone's parents will teach the second statement as true and teach the children that. The children will learn the conditions which their parents are going to teach them. So understand this, that whatever we assume as true may be true under certain circumstances and may not be true under certain circumstances. Nothing in the world can be generalized. So there is no potential that any thought should become a prison for you to stay inside and think that only your perspective is right, only your way of thinking is right. No, you need to understand that there needs to be a gap in your thoughts where there is a place for others to be accommodated. There is a place for others to share their thoughts with you. One more, trust only your family. Your family is everything for you. All are your own. Treat thy neighbor as your own. I'm just sharing you how conditioning happens. Now further, I am going to take you into my next lecture, which will be in the next video. But I want you to know that how life can be beautiful when you just know that being still is to be present. To be present is to respect the present. To respect the present is to count the blessings of the present. To count the blessing of the present, you need to be very aware and very still and become one with the stillness of the sky, the stars, the sun, the moon, a blooming flower, and silence. Take care. Have a good time. Bye-bye.